Starting lineup first for the three-time defending champion, Los Angeles Lakers. In the backcourt, Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant. Up front, Devin George, who we're told by the Laker medical staff has stepped back a bit. Not as healthy as he was when he made his return in Game 3, still bothered by that sprained ankle. Shaquille O'Neal, the center, Robert Horry at the other forward spot. And for the San Antonio Spurs, Tony Parker, Steven Jackson in the backcourt. Bruce Bowen with David Robinson and Tim Duncan on the front line. Reaction from the crowd. Shaq gets it down low, and Kobe Bryant with the Laker bucket.
I really don't think these
4-2 lead. Once again, a very tough assignment for Robert Horry. He saw Bryant come over to try and help out. So Duncan's bucket extends to a 6-2 lead.
Entered the ball from Tony Parker to Duncan twice already. They want to really go back and see if they can get Parker off early in this game. He's not open, so Duncan then takes over.
Shaq from Kobe. And right at the start, Shaquille O'Neal.
Heard in the beginning of the game from Craig Sager that George is not the same. And there's Tony Parker. Just they're trying to get him off early on here. Hopefully get that stroke back again.
Parker accelerates. Tony Parker put the speed on. Was able to race right by Robert Horry. Shot clock for 3. Bryant, yes. Kobe with his second field goal. He has 4
rebounds. They need more productivity from him.
Horry wide open. Phil Jackson was the ball into Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, he didn't show up, but he's not going to watch the game or have any input.
Steven Jackson. So Steven Jackson making hit.
Standing right behind him.
Parker on the run. Lakers get back. Parker takes all the way. What did Greg Popovich tell us earlier? How important. Horry passed on the 3. O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal. A little hesitation. The crowd looking for a traveler. Robert Horry. Heading on the floor with Derek Fisher. Kobe Bryant. Here's Bryant to the left hand. While the Spurs are able to do some shuffling. Back come the Spurs. Duncan handling very smoothly. Tim Duncan with the rebound, takes it up the floor and then hits the drop shot.
Robert Horry didn't want to run up to him because Malik Rose was standing behind him. If he came up to the foul line, it would have been a dunk on the inside. So he faked, retreated, under control. Duncan shot the jump shot.
Timeout called by Phil Jackson.
We have said that the role players must step up tonight. We've seen Jackson hit that long jumper. Here's Ginobili off the bench coming in with the steal and the layup. And then Tim Duncan, who reverses roles. He'll take the lead right now on the fast break. Gets to the foul line, pulls up, hits the jump shot.
27-16 lead as we come up on 1 minute remaining in the first. Nice fake by Bryant. Yes. Kobe Bryant with the fake that sent Manu Ginobili off. Parker looks over at the head coach, Greg Popovich. Parker with the shot. Yes. Tony Parker showing confidence at the offensive end. He's given
alone, but when you look up, I'll be in your face.
Tim Duncan with a facial. So the Spurs now lead 31-18. Parker now the backcourt with Manu Ginobili. Mark Matson defending on Tim Duncan. Here's an open shot for Ginobili. Yes. Ginobili from downtown.
First quarter scoring from the bench, 6-0 in favor of San Antonio. And then we see Ginobili come right back out again, hit a big basket. We said early on, those role players, Rose, Ginobili, Jackson, they must produce tonight.
Kobe Bryant backing his way. Spurs by 14 with a minute and a half gone by.
Ginobili, the ability to penetrate. He draws 2 defenders, 2 purple shirts. One leaves Duncan. Duncan finishes it off, and then the favor is returned. This time inside, back out. Ginobili hits the 3.
This group has played well. Claxton try to go back door. Duncan, yes. San Antonio with a 19-point lead, a 10-2 run this quarter for the Spurs.
Down with their pressure defense and with their transition offense.
O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal hitting on the turnaround. The Spurs 43. And the Greg Popovich telling us earlier he has no hesitation at all in giving big minutes to Speedy Claxton as Bryant comes right back. But he said that with the thought if Parker doesn't play well, we'll pull away from Rush. 3-on-2. Parker finishes. They are running the Lakers off the court in this first round.
Last 3 games, number 2, 3, and 4, he was on for 17, 15, and 14 minutes respectively.
Oh, what a pass from Bryant over the shoulder to find O'Neal. San Antonio with 6.
Medvedenko, this is a huge, obviously, game for them, but that's what Phil Jackson has to turn to right now.
Rush with the reverse. Kareem Rush. Jackson with the step. Rebound, Duncan. Tim Duncan, 11 points. 10 along with Steven Jackson. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Bruce Bowen. Up front, you see Duncan feeling for Ori Fisher cheating over, and Duncan is able to hit. So the Spurs back to a 20-point lead. Bryant got the step on Bowen. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
What do they turn to?
Well, the Spurs with consecutive turnovers. Here's O'Neal leaning in. 10 points for Shaq. To shoot the threes from both corners. That's the second of the night. The teardrop demonstrated by Tony Parker. Shot clock to 5. Bryant can't shake Bowen. Try to draw the foul and hits. And that was a spectacular move by Kobe Bryant, who may have tied it at Game 6 at Staples in LA on Thursday night. Duncan, yes. Tim Duncan, tipped by O'Neal. Shaq got a piece of it. Shaq running the floor. Nice catch, it puts it down.
Greg Popovich upset that Jackson, number 1, didn't run back and cover the backcourt. Number 2, take a foul on Shaq before he shoots the layup.
The Spurs now lead 68-47. Duncan, wild shot. He was double teamed. He had nowhere to go, and he knows that was very fortunate.
Barbie shot that thing. It looked like to come down late to close the double team. Fisher gets in there, but a little bit too late. He steps through. There you see him shoot it from his hip area and banks it off the glass. I think he's a little bit happy about this one as he comes down the floor.
Duncan, yes. 19 for Tim Duncan.
Used his hands to shove Duncan out of the way.
Robinson then on a switch by Fisher. Here's Parker. Yes. Shaq started to come out on the switch.
Seeing Shaq come up to that high post area nearly as much as we did in games number 3.
Well, it seemed like he started low. Parker behind the basket. Bowen. There's 33. That was an intended pass from George. George gets it back. He's blocked by Duncan, but O'Neal with the stuff. Getting back to your point, the Lakers were very successful in games 3.
And also test the Spurs defense. Duncan goes up high to block his initial attack at the basket. Shaq then follows with the dunk. And then we see Tony Parker start to go up. He gets Kobe up, but drops it off to Bowen for the finish.
Sixers coverage starting at 7:30. Here's an open shot for Medvedenko. So Slava Medvedenko with hit the 2 from downtown. Here's Bryant for 3. Yes. 20 points for Kobe Bryant. He thought he was fouled. Out of 10 seconds, remaining in the third. Bryant looking for the pick. They double up. Here's Bryant, got it off in time and scores from downtown.
You saw Greg Popovich, Marv, on the sideline. When Greg Popovich saw the high screen coming, he kept on yelling, get up, get up, get up. He knew Kobe wanted to shoot a three, so he's talking to his players about getting up, but sure enough, Kobe gets free to get behind the line and hits that three-pointer right at the buzzer.
So Kobe Bryant with 23, 11 of the 23 here in the third quarter. And the Lakers are down by 16. The buzzer. 6-0 run by the Lakers on the 2 3-pointers by Bryant to end the third quarter. Duncan opens up the fourth. So Derek Fisher, Kobe has gone the distance. Here's Bryant with the step and the bucket. What a move by Kobe Bryant. We have seen Greg Popovich do a lot of shuffling between Parker and Claxton. Duncan off the nice lead from Jackson. Steven Jackson has come up with a solid ball. Again, a nice pass from Jackson. Bryant for Shaw. Ryan Shaw from downtown.
Ryan Shaw has hit so many big threes during his years with the Lakers. And that time, a bailout pass at the end by Kobe. Not much space. Shaw gets it up and makes a huge shot.
Ryan Shaw hitting that 33-foot shot at the end of the third quarter the other night. It counts and a foul. Jackson will head to the line. The foul called on Matson.
When the Lakers come back, and there's the late double team that takes place by Shaw. The weak side of the floor is very, very late in getting over there and covering the lane. You'll see Shaw come back late. They double team off the cutter, and there we see the rotation across.
Jackson lost it. It's the closest it's been since the end of the first quarter. Here's Shaw setting it up for Bryant for three. Yes! And Greg Popovich wants a timeout. So the Lakers have come back. A 6-0 run. They were down by as many as 25. They're now within 10.
This is what they've been waiting for, the opportunity to just hit that 1 or 2, 3 big three-pointers that would get them back in this contest.
Stay with Shaw and Pargo. In the backcourt, here's Bryant. And the Denkers have a hot hand and hits again. 5 for 6. Rebounded by Parker. Jackson releases, and Jackson is able to score.
Ball, here's the pick and roll two-man game with Bryant involved.
Bryant for three. Yes! And Czar, remember last season. They're now within 4.
On the Lakers, 5 for 17 from the three-point line, but 3 of them here. Bryant Shaw on a bailout pass. It's one of them. Then here, Kobe Bryant for the right-hand corner hits a second. Slav will be happy and satisfied for a 2, but then Kobe comes right back with the third big 3 here down the stretch to bring the game back to 90.
And Parker sets it up. Parker with the teardrop. That's a his shot for Tony Parker. In the fourth, Robert Horry is back, along with Derek Fisher. Here's Bryant as Bowen went down. Fisher unable to find the 3. Bryant with the fake. Kobe Bryant from downtown. Spurs has a foul to give. Oh, from downtown. Rebounded by O'Neal. It counts, and the foul. With 19.7 remaining in the fourth quarter, it's a 2-point game as Shaq goes to the line.
You'll take 3 either way you can get it. You'll take it from Horry's 3, or you'll take it from your big man finishing the play, and now going to the foul line with a chance to make it a 3-point game. So remember, after this free throw attempt, LA will get up and pressure.
Shaq up high, played by Robinson. Down to 10. Bryant trying to shake off Bowen. Here's Ori for three. Robinson with the rebound that was in and out. Robert Ori, who has struggled from beyond the three-point line, nearly came up with the game winner. Shades of Game 7 in Sacramento last season. But the San Antonio Spurs hold on for a 2-point victory and take a 3-2 lead.
Kobe Bryant kicks it out to an open Robert Ori, and Tony Parker at the end challenges the shot. There's Parker, much smaller, but he challenges. Watch this ball. It is halfway in and back out again.
Robert Ori 0 for 6 from downtown here tonight. 0 for 15 in the series. So game 6 in LA on Thursday. The Spurs with a 3-2 lead. Let's go to Craig Sager.
Well, Tim, you guys survived a tremendous comeback by the Lakers, but how the heck did you guys leave Robert Ori open for a 3?
That was my guy. Dave went over to help on Kobe. I kind of rotated back to Shaq. He just worked his way around the perimeter, got an open look.
What did your coach say to you after that?
He didn't say a thing. He doesn't have to.
You knew it was your mistake. Lucky you survived. What about the fact you guys came out so strong and it slipped away?
We've been doing that all series long. We've played some great first halves and given it back in the second half. They kind of get kind of frantic. They hit some shots. They do a great job of getting back in the game, but it's a good win for us.
You don't want to put it to a Game 7. Anything can happen. What are your thoughts going into Game 6 and try and close it out in L.A.?
Exactly that. Try to close it out in L.A. We had an opportunity in Game 4. Again, we gave it away. Luckily enough, we got this one tonight with the opportunity to win it in there.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Marv.
Tim Duncan with an outstanding performance, 27.